This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I am an entertainer. The one, the only. Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! So I was just watching Teddy Zane. Teddy Zane's newest video. Something like It Ruins Everything. I think that was the title. He had a Captain America outfit on. Looking big. I give him that. He does look good. Right? I love women. He knows I'm just breaking his chops. He's looking buff. He looks good. He's talking about how day trading is not the real problem. The real problem is that Gary Gensler is allowing dark pools to exist. And he made a comment about in Canada that dark pools don't exist. I actually don't know that. And maybe you could tell me. I mean, I'll look it up, but I don't know if dark pools exist in Canada or not. I don't know that. But let me tell you my feelings on what Teddy Zane said. Obviously, I agree with Teddy that dark pools, listen, they started off for a certain purpose, okay? It was supposed to be for large institutional orders, okay? Now it turns out to be that it's for anybody. Like you can buy one share of AMC and they'll keep you in the dark pools for 30 days. So dark pools have become a weapon that Citadel and all these, hedge funds, they use against the retail investor to hurt us so that they could basically manipulate the stock. They could, they could put our buy orders into dark pools for a long time and process them whatever they like. You know what I mean? So it's very, very bad. And there's no question that I agree with Teddy Zane. And there's no question that I think Gary the Gimp Gensler, that's his new name, Gary the Gimp Gensler. You remember Phil for real? I used to joke around, called him Gimp for real. I'm not breaking your balls, Phil. I'm just when we were having our fights, he was calling me the Karen father, the creep father, and I called him Gimp for real. But now I'm taking the Gimp away from Phil for real, unless he breaks my balls again, and I'm giving it to Gary Gensler. Okay, so now it's Gary the Gimp Gensler. The reason why I call Gary the Gimp Gensler is because I envision him being tied up under a table. Now, I'm serious. I actually had a dream one time about this, where the guy had, in the movie Pulp Fiction, he had that red ball in his mouth, and he's just tied up with his hands behind his back, and his feet are up in the air, tied up, and he's blindfolded. Because that's just, he's not doing anything. It's he acts like he's, restrained. Like he has, I don't know. I can't give another analogy. That's it. He's tied up with his feet up in the air tied, his hands are behind his back tied, and he's got a red ball in his mouth and he's blindfolded. That's the only way I can describe Gary Gensler. Of course, it's he can't do anything to stop this corruption. It's he's restrained. He can't see it. So absolutely, I agree with Teddy Zane that Gary Gensler is a complete waste. Needs to be replaced ASAP. But who's really going to be better? I wish to see... You know what I really want? I want the apes to take over the world. That's what I really want. I want us to win this battle so bad so that we have the power. We become the new 1% and we could start changing things for the better, because this whole thing sucks. You want me to tell you the truth? The government sucks. The SEC sucks. The Department of Justice sucks. The Wall Street sucks. The stock market sucks. Ken Griffin really sucks. Big rhinoceros. You know what? Bullsack. Don't worry, my kids are asleep. But here's where I disagree with Teddy. All right, now I'm going to tell you where I disagree. The thing is that what Teddy doesn't understand is you ever Teddy, he's probably watching here. You ever see the movie The Untouchables, Teddy? With Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, you understand? You had Andy Garcia in there. The thing is, Sean Connery said something in that movie that stuck with me my whole life. He goes, "Don't take a knife to a gunfight." Okay, see, what you're not understanding, Teddy, is yes, we all wish in a perfect world that there is no dark pools. We all wish in a perfect world that there isn't payment for order flow, right? Okay, but that's not the reality. Okay, the reality is that there are dark pools, and all of these payment for order flow platforms that you're on, Teddy, like Robinhood and Webull, your orders are going into the dark pool. So we could all wish, listen, Teddy, if the queen had balls, Teddy, if the queen had balls, she'd be the king. Gabish. Okay, the problem, Teddy, is that we do have dark pools, and we do have platforms that are payment for order flow platforms. So the problem with all of these apes that are continuously buying on Robinhood, on Webull, just like you, Teddy, I hate to say it, it's the only thing I disagree with them on. Besides, no, I do also disagree with day trading and swing trading. I'm going to get to that. Look, I understand what Teddy is saying. AMC took a nosedive. I'm down a shitload of money, and you know something? I get it. Teddy, I guess, had the intelligence to see that it was dropping, and he was able to get out and maybe day trade and swing trade, and he was able to make money. But I went into this for a certain purpose. I went into this for a certain mission, which was I hold for you and you hold for me. And I don't know, I'm just a man of my word. I'm not going to break my word. There's two things I have in my life. You understand? My word and my bulls. I don't break them for nobody. You probably know what movie that's from, right? Okay. So anyway, the thing that Teddy, it's like, he's talking kind of like, I feel like it's almost like the movie Peter Pan, Peter Pan, the movie Hook with Robin Williams. Like, Teddy, you have to say, like, oh, I forgot what I was going to say with the Untouchables. Hold the Peter Pan thought. Let's get back to the Untouchables. So Sean Connery said, you never bring a knife to a gunfight. Okay, so what he basically means, if you want to beat Al Capone, you got to do it the Chicago way. If we want to beat Ken Griffin, if we want to beat all the corruption, I just feel like everyone is playing right into Ken Griffin's hands. You see, that's what Teddy, you're not understanding, you're not getting. When you day trade and when you swing trade AMC, listen to me, on Robinhood, you're giving two ace cards, not one, but two. You understand? The ace of spades and the ace of diamonds. You're giving it to Ken Griffin. And I'll explain to you the reason why. Because first of all, when you trade on Robinhood, like if you buy and sell, you're making that piece of shit scumbag Ken Griffin. Okay? That lowlife. Okay? Friggin' the lowest form of scum on earth he is, Ken Griffin. You're making him money. Don't you understand that, Teddy? And now you should know this because you're a bodybuilder, right? Okay, let's say the enemy is, I don't know, like what I do. The enemy is eating baked ziti, eating carbs, right? That's the enemy, right? So you're probably not going to keep that in your house, right, Teddy? Like I know, I kind of sometimes imagine like Teddy Zane, he probably has all healthy food in his house, and he has like, the shakes, and he's got the protein, he's got, because you know what it is? He surrounds himself with that because that's his world, working out. See, I surround myself with meatballs, calzones, pizza, because that's my world, right? He's probably like, what is this guy talking about? The point I'm trying to say to you is this. When you day trade and you swing trade, you're making Ken Griffin richer. I'll just get right to the point. You're making him more and more wealthier. Do we want to make our enemies wealthier? No, right? So this is my question to you, Teddy. Why swing trade and day trade AMC when you could just pick another stock? You could just pick another stock. Like, don't you agree, Teddy? There's a lot of great stocks out there to swing trade and to day trade. You can't tell me that AMC is the only one. I know you were heavy into DWAC, brother. So why AMC? Like, why can't we just leave AMC alone? You understand? We all hold it. We don't day trade it. We don't swing trade it. We let this thing rip. Okay, and then it goes back to my next point. We should work together with GameStop. And by the way, do the same thing with GameStop. You shouldn't day trade GameStop, in my opinion. You should hold GameStop. The way we hold AMC, once you buy GameStop, you shouldn't swing trade it or day trade it. You should hold both of them and let them both rip. That's my opinion. So Teddy, I'm sorry, brother. Look, I agree with you. Gary the Gimp Gensler sucks. He's not doing his job, and I do blame him. He's the worst, in my opinion, chairman of the SEC ever. Terrible, okay? Also, I agree with you. The dark pools need to go. Payment for order flow needs to go. But as of today, Teddy, it is what it is. You know that expression? It is what it is. You know that expression, right, Teddy? So you're talking like Peter Pan. Now I'm going to get back to the Peter Pan analogy. Look, if we were all fairies and we're flying in the air, and you'll see Teddy, he's like a fairy, he's flying like, and he's got muscles all over him, and the Apefather's got a pizza in his mouth, and I'm the next fairy, and I'm flying next to Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Hi. It's like it's like Teddy. You're talking like we're in some sort of a what's that? What was that show? Fantasy Island. The plane. Say, Teddy, there are dark pools. Teddy, Citadel Connect. There is payment for order flow, and you have to acknowledge that, brother. You have to acknowledge that, because you're talking to apes like It's okay to be on Robinhood. You're talking to Apes like it's okay to be on Webull. It's not. It's not okay because you're making Ken Griffin richer, brother. And when you're day trading and swing trading GameStop and AMC, which is our two generational wealth, once in a lifetime opportunities that can make us rich beyond our wildest dreams, you're helping Citadel, brother. You're helping them. You're making them richer. You're helping them cover. It's just all bad. Don't day trade and don't swing trade GameStop and AMC. Leave them alone. Do something else. DWAC, anything. Be big. I don't care. Leave AMC, leave GameStop alone. I'm not a financial advisor. Technically, I can't tell you what to do. This is not financial advice because I'm an entertainer and this whole channel is entertainment, but use common sense.